Viewers, coming straight to us from highly placed sources in the Ministry of External Affairs, taking on the Chinese squarely. There is no question of India being a transgressor. The Chinese artfully, through all its supporters here in this country, has been pushing this line that India crossed the LAC, India is the aggressor, India is the one who broke the understanding, very subtly trying to shift the focus away from itself. Well, the MEA says nothing doing. Let's go straight across to Shrinjoy Choudhary for more on this. Shrinjoy.
Yes, the most important points today made by the MEA are as follows. One, that there was no question of India crossing the line of actual control. Indian army soldiers patrol the area and have been doing it for years and years. So they know where the LAC is. There is no question of crossing. As far as building infrastructure in that area is concerned, again, all the infrastructure, whether it's roads, whether it's bridges, have been built on the Indian side. The third point, Galwan, because the Chinese have claimed that Galwan is part of China. Galwan historically has always been part of India, and there is no question of Galwan ever going to the Chinese side. Fourthly, the reason for this entire trouble is that the Chinese broke the agreements, the 1993 agreement of peace and tranquility.
Shift the point of reference, and then they say that India went into the Chinese side. That's the extent of the Chinese subterfuge. Let's go across and listen in to what the Ministry of External Affairs spokesperson Anurag Srivastava had to say.
In recent days, we have made our position clear on the unfolding developments in the western sector of India-China border areas. In particular, our statement of 20th June provided the relevant facts and clearly established it has been Chinese actions thus far which have led to increase in tension in the region and also to the violent face-off of 15 June with casualties. In early May, the Chinese side had taken action to hinder India's normal traditional patrolling pattern in the Galwan Valley area. Both sides had agreed to respect and abide by the LAC and not undertake any activity to alter the status quo. As I mentioned in my statement on 20th June, the Chinese side departed from these understandings in respect of the LAC in the Galwan area and sought to erect structures just across the LAC. When this attempt was foiled, Chinese troops took violent actions on 15 June 2020 that directly resulted in casualties. Thereafter, both sides remained deployed in large numbers in the region, while military and diplomatic contacts are continuing. The Indian side has never undertaken any actions across the LAC and has never attempted to unilaterally change the status quo.
Well, India sticks to its guns. It is the Chinese who came into Indian territory, and Indian soldiers well versed on how to protect their motherland, and that's something that they will do. And at the diplomatic level, the government will continue to take a stiff position with China.